Chelsea handed double injury boost ahead of Liverpool clash. Chelsea were handed a double injury boost on Friday afternoon after Thiago Silva and Timo Werner both returned to full team training. Thomas Tuchel's team has been hit with injury and COVID-19 problems which has disrupted the Blues during December. Silva added to their problems after sustaining a hamstring injury during their 3-1 victory at Aston Villa on Boxing Day. While Werner tested positive for COVID-19 and has been out of action after struggling with recovery from the virus. After Chelsea's 1-1 draw against Brighton, Tuchel provided a worrying update regarding the German. Not good, not in training. Because of COVID, they lost Reece James for a couple of months this week due to a hamstring tear, as well as Andreas Christensen who suffered another back problem. Both had to come off against Brighton on Wednesday. But Chelsea were handed a double boost on Friday afternoon as Silva and Werner returned to training with the rest of their teammates at Cobham. Their return will be a welcome sight for Tuchel, who has admitted his side's dressing room is disappointed, frustrated and angry as they try to cope with all of the disruption. Cesar Azpilicueta to listen to Chelsea offers amid Barcelona links. Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta will listen to offers from the club amid speculation he is close to joining Barcelona next season, according to reports. The Spanish international joined the Blues in 2012 from Marseille and has made 450 appearances in all competitions since then, becoming one of the club's most successful players ever. However, his current deal is set to expire at the end of the campaign, with the 32-year-old being linked with a move to Barcelona. According to Mundo Deportivo, Azpilicueta is aware of the interest that the La Liga giants have in him, but he will first listen to offers from Chelsea over a new contract. He is a highly respected figure at the European champions, but it is well known that the Blues hierarchy aren't always willing to offer big deals to players who are in their 30s. The report also suggests that Catalan journalist Gerard Romero believes that the Spaniard is very close to a move to the Nou Camp, with Barcelona having an agreement, in principle, with the defender. Azpilicueta has set himself a deadline for the end of January in order for him to decide his future. He has scored 14 times in all competitions since arriving 10 seasons ago, assisting a further 56 during that time. Chelsea's captain has collected a large number of winners' medals in competitions such as the Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup and League Cup. Azpilicueta has made 21 appearances this season, proving he is still a valuable asset to the team. Chelsea are open to selling Ross Barkley on a permanent deal, according to reports. The Blues midfielder joined the West London side in January 2018 from his boyhood club Everton, winning the FA Cup and Europa League since then. However, despite him making 97 appearances, he has been unable to make a real impact at the club and he may well depart at some point in the near future. According to Goal, Barkley is one of two players who could leave in January should Chelsea's midfield injury woes not worsen. Fellow Premier League sides Newcastle, Leeds and Burnley are said to be interested in his services, with a move potentially being on the cards in the January transfer window. Lewis Baker is also thought to be on his way out of the club permanently, with the 26-year-old making just one appearance in his time at the side. There were rumours Barkley would leave in the summer, but he has remained a part of Thomas Tuchel's squad since then. He has scored 11 and assisted 11 during his time at the club, with the majority of his appearances in blue coming in the 18-19 season under Maurizio Sarri. So far this campaign Barkley has played 11 games for Tuchel, with the majority of his performances coming off the bench in the Premier League, Champions League and Carabao Cup. The 28-year-old's last appearance came against Brentford in the latter competition last week, with Chelsea's win securing their progression to the quarter-finals against rivals Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea have made an inquiry for Real Madrid defender Eder Militao, according to reports. The Blues will be keen to strengthen their options in the defence as they face the potential prospect of a number of the current choices leaving the club at the end of their contracts next summer. With the likes of Cesar Azpilicueta and Antonio Rudiger rumoured to be departing West London at the end of the season, Chelsea have been looking at the potential replacements. According to Catalan outlet El Nacional, Thomas Tuchel's side have consulted with Militao's agent over a possible move. He joined the La Liga giants in 2019 from Porto and has now established himself as one of the key players, despite their former manager Zinedine Zidane willing to let him go during his last stint at the club. However, the Brazilian centre-back is believed to be very happy with life at the club and there are talks regarding a new contract for the 23-year-old. With the likes of Manchester City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich and PSG also showing interest, Chelsea would be met with tough competition should they pursue a move for the defender. Militao has made 65 appearances in all competitions for Madrid since arriving 2 years ago, scoring twice and assisting a further 2. The current campaign has seen him feature 24 times, with the Brazilian playing in all but one of his side's league games so far. Thomas Tuchel yet to make Billy Gilmour recall decision ahead of January window. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has not yet made a decision on whether or not to recall Billy Gilmour from his loan. The Blues midfielder is spending the season at fellow Premier League side Norwich City, who are currently bottom of the table. It is his first loan spell away from the West London side since joining the club from Rangers back in 2019. When speaking to the media ahead of Chelsea's upcoming Premier League clash against Liverpool, Tuchel was asked whether or not he would consider recalling the 20-year-old amid the Blues' recent injury woes. To be very, very honest, I have not thought about it yet. It is not a subject between these matches now. We have not had a whole week to discuss these things, so maybe we need to do it right after Liverpool. I haven't discussed it yet and I don't honestly have a clear opinion on it right now. Gilmour has made 14 appearances in all competitions for the Canaries so far this campaign, featuring more regularly thanks to the recent managerial appointment of Dean Smith. However, in their recent game against Crystal Palace in which they lost 3-0 at Selhurst Park, the 20-year-old was told to "fuck off" back to Chelsea by the travelling support. At Chelsea, he has featured 22 times across all competitions since joining 2 seasons ago. He quickly rose through the ranks in the academy at Cobham before breaking into the first team under Chelsea legend Frank Lampard, where he went on to make 11 appearances in his debut season. Why Chelsea allowed Declan Rice to leave the club. A reason as to why Chelsea released Declan Rice when he was youngster has been revealed. The now 22-year-old midfielder left the Blues in 2014 and soon joined the West Ham Academy, signing a professional contract with the Irons just a year after he arrived there. He is now the vice-captain of the East London side, having spent 7 years at the club. Former West Ham Academy director Tony Carr spoke to The Athletic and revealed why Chelsea may have released the then 14-year-old. When Declan Rice got released by Chelsea, he was really down and disappointed. The only thing I can assume is that Chelsea thought he wasn't big enough or tall enough. Rice has now made 201 first-team appearances for West Ham in all competitions, scoring 8 and assisting a further 9 from midfield and centre-back. He made his full senior debut for the club at the start of the 17-18 season, playing 76 minutes in a 3-2 loss away at Southampton. His current deal in East London will see him stay at the club until 2024, but he has been the subject of speculation in a potential move back to Chelsea on multiple occasions. Rice is considered to be one of the top performers in the Premier League so far this season, and a move for the England international would certainly require a huge fee. In 23 appearances so far this campaign he has scored 3 and assisted 3 in all competitions, proving to be a crucial part of West Ham's success so far.
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.